look at the blue waters and the blue skies of Greece. How big is the Mediterranean? How big is Greece? How big is the classic destination? And there's some problems too. And I welcome Dr. Andreas Andreadis, President of the Hellenic Hotel Federation. Welcome.
Hello.
How are you, Dr.
Fine,
Andreas?
thank you. Very good.
So how was your ITB so far?
We had a good 3 days. As you know, Greece is in the last few weeks in the forefront of news around the world with the fiscal issues and problems the Greek government is facing. So we had a lot of interesting discussions with our partners and our colleagues discussing about the prospects of tourism to Greece this summer, of explaining to everyone that not is all doom and gloom in Greece. Actually, tourism is growing in Greece. This year there will be a plus in arrivals in the country. It's a very healthy part. Tourism of the Greek economy is one of the most important parts with almost 20% of the GDP of Greece. So it's a strategic part of the economy that can definitely help Greece get out of its crisis and start in the growth part again. So it was very interesting to talk to a lot of people and discuss about the possibilities and prospects.
So there's going to be a hot summer in Greece?
It will be a hot summer. Obviously prices in Greece, like everywhere in the world, have gone down. We are now at pre-Olympic levels. I remind you of the very successful 2004 Greek Olympics. Prices are now, of the Greek hotels are below prices of 2003 and 2004. So Greece is a very attractive product cost-wise and still as beautiful and as varied as you know as ever, as classical as ever. So, you know, it has its good share of tourism and is growing.
And how do Greek hoteliers feel about do they feel a little nervous about the political situation right now?
Everybody is trying to help our government reorganize. We have a new government now. There's a big effort in setting the public sector working again, in reducing costs there, in becoming more productive. And tourism, as we all know, is a very competitive business. Greek tourism has always been competitive, and more so after significant renovations and improvements in our infrastructure of the last 6 years after the Greek Olympics. So, you know, we understand what is to be competitive, and we try to help as much as possible our government. What we see is that the mood in the country is not as bad as the media present. People are willing to sacrifice, especially the public servants, part of their what they have earned in the last few years, a part of their salary, and everybody actually is, for example, we accepted an increase in the VAT, which will be absorbed completely by the hoteliers without increasing prices. So everybody tries to help the fiscal situation of Greece. From a few strikes that happened in Athens, in the area of Athens, which is very understandable because, you know, when you reduce all salaries by, 10% or more, you can understand people don't like that. So it was natural, and everywhere in the world where you have measures like this, there is some unrest. The whole thing is a few strikes that happened in Athens. I think even this is winding down. The rest of Greece is absolutely normal and quiet. I don't see any issue. Even there in Athens, things will be improving now because, you know, it's the first reaction to very difficult measures. So it's something that had to be expected. I don't see really an issue for the summer, and what I have to say is that all guests from all over the world, and particularly now we are in the ITB German guests, are very supportive of the Greek population, and all of them tell to us, you know, we love Greece, you know, there is where the democracy started, we all learned about classical Greece, we all studied classical Greece, and, you know, we want to help in this situation. We explain to them it's nothing to help in the private sector. It's a question of fiscal policies that were not correct, and we will set our own place right in the next few years.
You're here both as a representative of Greece hoteliers, but also as an hotelier yourself. So can you tell us something about your personal achievements during the ITB?
Sunny Resort, which is my business, is actually one of my businesses, which is probably one of the largest and more luxurious resorts in Greece, has done particularly well, even in the middle of the recession. 2009 for Sunny was a good year. We saw an increase of our profits by 6%. So we are quite happy with the situation. This year we see an even stronger year. We see our clients are booking better room categories this year. They are interested in more, spending more time and spending more holidays in the high season. So we see definitely an improving trend, not obviously to the levels of 2007 and 2008, but on the way to these levels. So we are pretty optimistic that it will not be as bad as it looks now. It will get better and better. This is the signals we get from everywhere. Of course, we all know in the hotel business today, you need to be very proactive. You need to have, to be in every market. You have to brand your products. You have to invest more in marketing, in new technologies. All this is part of the game to be there ahead of the competition. So we are trying to do that as well.
Great to hear that. Anything you miss with the current ITB?
No, the fair actually, I've seen it for a long time now, has grown very well. It's, I would say, now more business-minded. It's more, people who come here are coming really to make serious business. They wouldn't invest their time otherwise. Everybody is so busy anyway. We were fully booked with appointments every single half hour, and we made very good contacts. And I think the timing of ITB now is even better than before, because now it's a lot of late bookings coming for the summer season. So it's time now to discuss a lot about correcting activities and a lot of, redoing contracting and seeing partners, doing a lot of PR. It's better than ever, I think, ITB, really. Maybe it's not so crowded. I don't know the numbers. Maybe it's still growing, but it's more serious visitors coming now, and I think this is good.
Okay, thank you very much for the short interview, and all the best to you and to Greece's future.
Thank you very much.